It is a Thursday, November the 12th, 2015. The time is approximately 2:20 p.m. About to enter the Town Hall of Atlantic Beach to request to inspect the reports of crimes or alleged crimes reported as having been committed for at least the prior 14 days. Hi, I'd like to inspect the reports of crimes or alleged crimes reported as having been committed.
Chief Taylor is not here, and he left a message asking that he wants you to put it in writing of the FOIA request to the police department. I'm just delivering the message.
All right. Is your town manager here?
Just a minute.
Mr. Quattlebaum, I've just been told by your town clerk that I'm not going to be allowed to inspect the reports of crimes or alleged crimes reported as having been committed for at least the prior 14 days. I realize most of your management experience has not been in South Carolina. Perhaps you're not as familiar with the South Carolina Freedom of Information Act as you could be given time to pursue that. But that is one of the three categories in which a citizen may not be required to put in a FOIA request. They are to be made available upon a person showing up during the regular business hours. Now, this is your employee. He is violating the Freedom of Information Act. Moreover, this town is violating a court order, a consent settlement between myself and the town. A consent settlement signed by Judge Cynthia Graham Howe specifically says these reports are to be made available on demand. So what are we going to do about this situation?
Demand to you specifically?
To anybody. Well, the court order is specific to me.
Okay.
The state law is for anybody. The three categories of records that can be accessed by the public merely by showing up during regular business hours are minutes of meetings for the last 6 months, records of people in jail, which makes sense. If you had a relative in jail, you wouldn't want to be told, no, you got to put in a written request and we'll get back with you a week from now. You want to know then whether they're in jail. And the third category is all reports of crimes or alleged crimes reported as having been committed for at least the prior 14 days, 2 weeks.
Right, now he explained to me he's not refusing to submit to give you the information. There's issues in terms of confidentiality issues from a legal standpoint that he needs to be able to edit out.
And you know that I was here on Tuesday.
Right.
48 hours ago, I made this request.
But Mr. Curry, we weren't open yesterday.
I don't care. You were open for the rest of that day on Tuesday, then you were open this morning. Oh, moreover, the town... Yes,
Dr. Carlson, the chief said that Mr. Curry has to do a free, he wants it in writing.
No, and that's what Mr. Curry is challenging.
Well, that's part of it. Number one, it does not have to be in writing. But then as to your issues of confidentiality, police need to deal with this. You can go to the Myrtle Beach Police Department and they're online. You can go to North Myrtle Beach Police Department and they have them available.
So Mr. Curry, I'm down to one officer.
I don't care.
No,
I certainly am sympathetic to you, but we have laws in this state. Don't be telling me we're a poor town, we can't afford to comply with this law or this one or this one. Raise your tax base, get contributions from the public, go out of business. Do something to comply with the law. You are under a court order, sir. So I'm telling you, your employee, your chief of police, is violating the Freedom of Information Act. Not only is it a civil offense, it's a criminal offense to do it willfully and willfully. And it appears to me he's doing that. So I guess I'm not going to get the reports, but I wanted to make you aware of the situation, and there's going to be consequences.
Do this for me, okay?
Well, I don't have to do anything, but I'm willing to listen.
I'm asking.
Okay.
Give me till tomorrow, and I'll have your report.
All right. And then every day afterwards, we're going to have these also?
What do you mean every day after?
These are made to be made available when anyone comes in. The last thing an officer needs to do at the end of a day is to prepare these reports for public inspection starting on the following day. So I should be able to come in every single day and see any reports of crimes or alleged crimes, even if they're unfounded.
And if there were none committed in terms
Then
of
there's
that?
nothing to show me.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Okay.
All right. And then you've been very patient. One other issue. I've had issues in the past with whether or not traffic tickets are subject to disclosure. My position is a traffic ticket is a report of a crime. Some of them carry criminal...
What does the law say, Mr. Perry? You on the law. What is the law? What does it require?
There is nothing I can find specifically on that. But certainly a traffic ticket for a DUI is a criminal offense. A traffic ticket for driving under suspension.
So those are the ones you're...
I would say that even speeding.
Mr. Perry,
Sir, you can get together with your town attorney.
okay, let me do that.
Okay.
Give me a chance to do that, and then...
I will be back tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
I'm going to say
Well, and this documents yet another refusal by the town of Atlantic Beach to comply with a state law and with a judge's order. Ending recording at approximately 2:30 p.m. on this Thursday, November the 12th, 2015.